Let me tell y'all about what happened to me today. So, I have a few jobs. I can't tell y'all where I work because this particular job has something in their handbook where we can't really be discussing work on social networks such as YouTube, and they're very specific about that. At my job, we sell high-end makeup, fragrance, and skincare. And we have to wear all black. So that kind of gives you an idea of where I work. I am in the makeup department. So I am walking through. I see this girl, beautiful, skinny, brown hair. I see her looking through makeup, through one of the lines, and I ask her, "Ooh, can I help you find something?" She says, she turns around and looks at me, and she says, "You can help me. I have a question for you." I say, "Okay." Now, mind you, because we are in a makeup, fragrance, and skin care store, I'm expecting her to ask me to help her find a foundation. Help her find a lipstick color that goes well with her skin tone. Help her find a moisturizer. Something along those lines. But no, that's not what she asked me. This lady comes out of her mouth and asks me, "Sweetie, do you know what herpes look like?" What? "Do you know what herpes look like?" Yeah, I know what herpes look like, but what? I know. She was like, "Look, I need to know if this is herpes." I'm facing her, and she's kind of turned this way, so I kind of look around. I kind of look to see if I could see herpes on her face. When I look around to see if she has, some type of cold sore or something that looks like, herpes on her face, she immediately stops my gesture and says, "No, I'm not talking about up there. I'm talking about down there." Wait, so you want me to, what? I know this is weird, but I can't talk about this to my friends, and I can't talk about it to my family. She was like, "I just want you to look at it and see if it looks like herpes. You said you know what herpes looks like. I want you to look like, see if," I was like, "What? So you want me to look at your vagina?" What? No. I was like, no. Come on, come sit down. Come sit down. Come sit down on the chair. I was like, let me go get a pen for you. So I walk over to get a pen for her. I say, "I want you to draw what it looks like on this piece of paper. Just try to draw what it looks like. Because I don't even like vaginas. I don't even, no. She takes the pen and she draws it. And she draws it from the point of view of herself, looking down at her vagina. So she's showing me, and instead of showing me what the sores look like, she's showing me where they are on her vagina. And I was like, "No, that's not what I'm trying to get you to draw me. Let me show you how I picture herpes to look like." So I go and get a picture and some makeup and show her what it looks like. So while I'm talking to her, she's like, "I can't go to my family doctor because he's going to tell my mother. I don't have any money. I don't have any, anything. I know this is weird, me asking you to do this. This bitch is still trying to convince me to look at her vagina." Ugh. She was like, "I can't talk to anybody." She was like, "This is my logic. If I ask a stranger who I don't know somebody I randomly out the blue, I'll never see you again. I'll never see you again. I can't talk to my friends. I can't talk to my mom. I can talk to you because you're a stranger that I'll never see again. So I can just be as bold and upfront with you as I possibly can. So it doesn't matter. I'm in this situation. I met this guy. I never had sex with anybody else. And I really, really liked him. And I know it sounds stupid, but I really felt like he loved me. And I really thought that he really, he really cared about me. But he's in fucking New York right now, messing around with some other bitch. And I'm anorexic. As you can see, I feel fat. And I have an eating disorder. And I just thought he really loved me because he's the only person that could convince me to eat. And I don't know why I let him convince me to have unprotected sex. I just thought that would prove that I loved him more. And I just need you to go to the bathroom and just look and see if it looks like herpes. Sweetheart, calm down. I cannot take you to the bathroom and look at your vagina. This is where I work, and that is inappropriate. And I don't want to look at your vagina. I don't. And I don't have to look at your vagina. All you have to do is explain it a little bit, and I tell you what I think about it. She was like, no, wait, I have a picture. Gets in her phone, lifts the phone out, and there you go. Big as day, pink, because she's white. Vagina with 3 blisters on it. And me looking at the picture, I look at it and I say, well, to be honest with you, it does look like herpes. Hold on. I am not a doctor. Not a doctor. So what you need to do is go to a doctor and get a second opinion. I'm not really for sure. It could be something else. She was like, well, I shaved and it was a dull razor. Before the last time we had sex, I wanted it to be really nice and smooth. So I kind of went over it, over and over to get to make it really nice and smooth. And then maybe I thought it was irritation. I was like, yes, and that could be well and true. But I just don't think an irritation looks like that. It looks like herpes. But you still need to get a second opinion. I went into her phone while she was sitting there emotional. She wasn't crying, but she was, her eyes were getting glossy. And I went into her phone and I searched free clinics here in Houston. And we wrote down some of the numbers and that kind of stuff. And I was like, she went into the conversation about the guy, and I was like, sweetheart, there's no way that you should be convinced to have unprotected sex with anybody. Simple as that. This is 2012. We can't do that. Now, because you made this horrible mistake, and it's a mistake that you're going to live, because herpes is not curable, but it doesn't kill you, so don't worry about it. They have medication for it. Don't worry about it. This is not going to kill you. But from now on, don't have unprotected sex and stop messing with this guy. If he gave you a STD, you don't need to mess with him anymore. And start eating. Anyway, awkward moment. Her logic made sense. I'll never see you again, so I can just be as forward as I want to be with you. But I sure didn't want that. Anyway, I just wanted to share it with y'all because it was a crazy moment. This is your girl Diamond. Thumb this video up, comment, and share. Bye-bye.